Hello there, and welcome to Corner of Truth on Jime Entertainment. My name is OY, and I'm going to be your host for today. Considering the fact that you've never watched a show called Corner of Truth before, you might be wondering what we're supposed to be doing here, or what we're supposed to be talking about. And you might be considering why I was going to spend the next 15 to 20 minutes listening to me. Well, on Corner of Truth, we have one job and one purpose only. On this show, we're going to be dissecting topics that are of importance to we young people and society at large. And we're going to be ascribing truth to them. We're going to be discussing topics and we're going to be taking what we need and putting in the trash what we don't need. So, that being said, I introduce you to the topic that we're going to be discussing today. Today, on Corner of Truth, we're going to be talking about running your own race and staying in your own lane. You might be wondering why this is important or why I have chosen to talk about this today. Here is why. In the past week or in the past few weeks since the beginning of February, I've been having a lot of people come to me and then people say things like, oh, I feel like I've been left behind. I have been, talking I've been seeing some things that my friends are doing, and it seems like I'm the only one not moving forward. It seems like the whole world has gone ahead and I'm stuck. And some people even go as far as to say that I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I'm not achieving enough as other people. Well, that is because they have not been running their own race and they have not stayed in their own lane. You might be wondering why this is the way it is. We live in the 21st century, and as it is, we live in a time where information is wider spread than it used to be before. So I'm not going to say that in the past we didn't have people feeling like this. It's just that right now we have more information coursing through our networks, and so the pressure has mounted. In a world where we have the Mark Zuckerbergs and we have a lot of young people that are not even up to 30 yet having made it already, you might be feeling that you're not doing enough, or you might be feeling like you're crawling where other people are running, and that you're slugging along like a snail where other people are, leaping like antelopes and like faster animals. But the point is that we shouldn't be feeling this way because life is not a competition. And we're not in a race with anybody apart from ourselves. So, that being said, why is it important to stay in your own lane? Or why is it important to run your own race? I'm going to look down here, and the first thing on my list is, or rather, what are the implications of not staying in your lane or running your own race? I'm going to tell us a really short story to buttress my point. A few weeks ago, say maybe last week or the week before, there was this particular tweet that was going on that everybody was talking about. People were sharing it on their WhatsApp, people were sharing it on their Instagrams. So the tweet was posted by this guy. He is currently doing NYSC, from what I gathered from the tweet. So he's a youth service corper. He is working, I think he's working at Jumia. And then he said that he attended this seminar about a woman that said she had started a business and how things were tough, and she was, she roughed it through, and eventually she broke forth, and her business is doing fine, and she was the head of the seminar. She called the seminar, people attended. Now here's the thing: a few weeks later, he saw the lady, and he saw the lady with his boss from work, and that's how one of his guys now told him that that babe that you're looking at is our boss that has been, financing her and floating her. So whatever it is that you heard, whatever it is that he heard at that seminar was maybe necessarily not true. She might have been struggling, but she had someone floating her. So before that, he had felt that he was more or less a failure because people his age were doing so well, and people, that he considers to be his mates, they were far ahead of life anyway. So paying attention to something like that made him feel like he was failing at life, and where some other people were doing so great at life. Now, what are the implications of not staying in your own lane or not running your own race? Comparing yourself to other people is terrible. It makes you feel like you're not doing enough in your life. It makes you feel like you're wasting your time. It makes you feel like you're more or less not just wasting your time, but wasting your life in general. You're going to resent yourself, number one. Resentment is going to come from a place where you think all the efforts that you're putting in isn't yielding as much results as the people that you're looking at. And no, you may not know this, but you might resent yourself and you will also resent those other people. You're going to feel like, why is it that they are doing so better at life? What am I doing wrong? Or what am I not doing that enough? Why are these people so far ahead? And you're going to begin to hate yourself and you're going to begin to hate other people too. Next year is, you're not going to appreciate your wins. The thing is, when you keep your focus on what other people are doing, you're not going to be able to focus on yourself. So in your little victories and in your little breakthroughs, you will not celebrate them because your eyes are stayed on what the next person is doing. So you will not give yourself the room to celebrate your little wins, to celebrate your victories. And here's the catch: your wins might not be that little, and your wins might not be so small. But the fact that your eyes are stayed on something else, it will reduce your appreciation for what you're doing right. So think about that. Next thing is, you're going to be very bitter. Yes. Bitterness comes with comparison. If you look at yourself and you look at the next guy, and what is in you is not really what is in the next guy. What is in the next guy looks like it's greater than what is on the inside of you. You're going to be very bitter. You're going to hate life in general. Making other people's successes or other people's life a yardstick to measure your own success or to measure your own life is the greatest disservice you will ever do to yourself. Next on my list is that you have a very damaged self-esteem. Remember, you're already thinking that you're not enough. What exactly is that going to do for your self-esteem? You're going to be in a very terrible place. And your sense of self-worth is going to take a really big hit. Remember, you're already feeling like you're inadequate. Compounding upon that is just the feeling of, I'm not good enough. Now that we've established the fact that you're going to be feeling resentful of yourself and of the people that you're comparing yourself to, the fact that we've already considered that you're going to be having low self-esteem and your sense of self-worth is going to be dwindling, and also that you are not going to be appreciating all your little victories and your wins, the culminating height of all of this nonsense is that you begin to think that you need to hasten up or you need to start to hurry, and you most likely will crash and burn. Or you see that people are making, six-figure salaries where you're making a mega five-figure. You will take the wrong job without reading the right terms and conditions. You see, crash and burn there. When you see that, you begin to think that, oh, all my friends are married and I'm not married yet. You will marry the wrong man. You will rush into marriage and you most likely rush out. So paying attention to what other people are doing and not giving yourself room to grow at your own pace or to allow your life to take form at your own pace will make you hurry up or subscribe to a false sense of haste, and you will crash and burn. And now that you know all the reasons why you should, not be running other people's race and why you shouldn't be in other people's lane, what are the benefits that come with staying in your lane and running your own race? Benefit number one, you're going to have peace of mind. Because you're not saying, hey, Lagbaja is doing this, or hey, Tamedu is doing that. You're going to enjoy peace. You're going to experience peace. You're going to be at ease with yourself, knowing that the little steps that you're taking, maybe even big steps that you're taking, is not subject to anybody's movement. You're not trying to catch up. But you're walking at your own pace. You're going to have peace of mind. You're going to feel rested. Next thing is that your sense of self-love and self-worth is going to start picking up. You're going to be feeling all the highs of self-love, all the highs of self-worth. You will no longer be feeling the lows of self-comparison with the next guy. So you're going to love yourself more. You're going to be appreciating the things, the energy that you put into your work, the energy that you put into your life. You're going to be appreciating all those things more. And you're going to be appreciating your wounds more. You will see that everything that you're doing is working out. All the energy you're putting into your ventures and your work, they will begin to pay off. Not that they haven't been paying off before, but you are beginning to see them pay off because you're paying attention to them as opposed to paying attention to the other person. And last of all, the amazing things are achieved when we focus on our focus. So you find that you'll be focusing on yourself, and I think generally you're going to have better energy, and that is something to look forward to. So you know why you should stay in your lane, and you know why you shouldn't be paying attention to other people. You know why you shouldn't be comparing yourself. But it's easier said than done. So I'm going to be giving you coping mechanisms to help you stay in your lane and run your own race. Number one, remember that life is not a competition. You are not on this planet to race with anybody. I think that the height of our existence here should be emphasized on being a better person than we were the previous day. So I think the only person you should be in a competition with is your very own self. If you stop putting yourself in a place where you're contesting with the next guy, oh my classmate, oh my friend, oh my cousin, you will find joy, you'll find peace. And if you remember always, every time the feeling wants to rear its ugly head, look at what that guy is doing. You will tell yourself, you remind yourself that I'm not here to race with anybody. I'm on this planet to be a better person every new day than I was the previous day. So remember that life is not a competition. Nobody's doing on your mark, get set and go here. Next thing that will help you is to realize that the game is rigged. Here's what I'm saying. You might not have gotten to a particular place in life, maybe because of how you started out. We didn't choose the families that we came from. Nobody gets to choose who gives birth to them. So we cannot choose our homes, we cannot choose our families. There are certain things that environment, society, and virtue of where you're born, or virtue of who birthed you, or virtue of where you grew up, ascribes to your life. There are certain opportunities that some people have that you will not have. And it's just the way it is, because that's just the way the planet works. In the shuttle that drove all of us here, we don't get to pick our bus stops. We just get dropped at a stop that suits the universe. So if you understand that some opportunities that the next guy had, you don't have them. I'm not saying you should start throwing a pity party for yourself. All I'm saying is that the game is already rigged. So you might as well not give yourself further grief. Lavaja's parents might have more money, so they were able to, afford him certain opportunities. Your parents might not have had that money. It's not your fault. What should remain in your mind is that you didn't choose your reality, but you can make something better out of it. And you will not make something better out of it if you keep your eyes on somebody else's life and not focused on yourself. So first off, remember that this world, we're not here to compete with anybody. And second off, the game is rigged. So I best not give myself further grief. Next thing for you to do is to mind your own business. What made you see what Lagwaja was doing before? Was it not because you were putting your eyes in their business? Learn to mind your business. Learn to keep your eyes inside their sockets and not trained on the other person's life. I have friends that are probably doing better than me in life, but what keeps me going is that if whatever it is that they are doing doesn't necessarily concern me, I leave it alone. I don't live their lives with them, like dwell inside it. I make myself a passenger inside their car, or make myself an attaché inside their box. No, don't do that to yourself. If you do that to yourself, you might as well just take a gun and shoot yourself in the leg. So mind your own business. Stay in your own life. Don't go out of your way to find out what's going on in another person's life. That's not your job on this planet. Your job on this planet is to be you and prosper. So that being said, that brings us to the end of this video. So I have it written here that we have considered what it means to stay in your own lane, what it means to not stay in your own lane, comparing yourself to other people and all the woes that you can get from that, and how to stay true to yourself and be your best self by staying in your lane. That brings us to the end of this video. If you liked what you just watched, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you're not already subscribed to Jimmy Entertainment, what are you waiting for? The subscribe button is just down there. Please subscribe. And if you have any comments, please drop them in the comment section below. We'll be happy to take your comment. We can start a conversation and we could help each other be further enlightened and move the truth forward. Also, if you have any suggestions on what we should talk about next on Corner of Truth, please feel free to drop that also in the comment section, or you could email me directly at eakanbi.oa@gmail.com. That is eakanbi.oa@gmail.com. If you still did not get that, no problem. In the description box below, you'll be able to find my email there. So till I come your way next time on Corner of Truth, stay true.